It's an annual rendezvous of Utah goodness that when we're at OR, we come to the Goal Zero booth just as soon as we can. Lisa Jansen, how are you?
I'm doing so good. How are you guys doing?
Good. Nice to see you again. Happy OR.
Oh, it's such a blast. Love having you guys here.
What's new?
Oh my gosh, can't wait to tell you about the Venture 30 that we have right here on our water display. So with this guy, you're looking at charging up cell phones 2 to 3 times, tablets 1 full time, GoPro cameras, you name it, we can charge it as long as it's USB powered. You notice it's sitting in the water, obviously. That's because Venture is actually weatherproof without any sort of rubber plugs inside of it.
And let's focus on that for just a second.
Okay.
Not any rubber plugs inside of it. Super sweet, okay, right?
Exactly, because I mean, if I'm out in the snow, if I'm out on the river, if I'm out on a lake, and I drop this thing, I don't want to have to go, oh my gosh, did I remember to put rubber plugs in the ports? I want to have power that works every time I need it, whenever I need it, and wherever I'm going. So what we did is a pretty intense process of rubberizing the internal ports, which is really hard to do. We also ultrasonically welded all of the internal components, surrounded them in rubber. So like I said, you can, I mean, I drop it in the snow, take it in the rain, it's power through whatever you're doing.
So it's not, well, we just didn't put a tab on it or a closure. We engineered it from the inside out. That's cool.
We actually innovated a new process that's never been done in portable power before, and we're pretty super pumped about it. Hence the awesome display we have up here at the front of our booth. Other tricks and treats we built into this guy. It's got 2 high-speed 2.4 amps at the same time, which means I can charge a tablet and a smartphone at the same time without losing any sort of power outflow. There's also a built-in flashlight so that you don't have to pack extra gear with you when you're going out, because it's all about
one less thing.
Exactly. One less thing that I have to worry about taking with me is light for wherever I'm going, whatever I'm doing. And the really cool feature about those 2 USB ports is they're actually smart, which means if my phone doesn't need 2.4 amps, I don't want to ruin the battery trying to push too much power through it. So Venture will actually talk back and forth to what I plug in and determine the proper setting so that I'm getting the fastest charge every single time without overcharging, without overheating.
And I'm sure the marketplace is completely ready to consume all of those realities about this piece of equipment. Sometimes you're really far ahead. I feel like the market is super ready for this, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's surprising how many people, you know, they're ready for it because they're starting to say, hey, why isn't the battery in my phone working as well as it once did? I have this massive 2 amp charger that I got with my tablet. I'm just gonna use it with my phone because it's gonna charge it faster, right? You know, we kind of talk about power in relationship to water because it's easier to understand that way. So with my iPhone, for example, my phone, it wants 1.5 amps. Amps and volts is scary terminology, but let's break it down. So that amperage is kind of like water moving through like a creek, for example. So the slower that water moves, the slower the way that shore erodes. If I've got fast moving water, it's going to erode away at the shoreline over time. Same idea with your battery. If you're pushing too much power into your battery and it's not ready for it, you're going to deteriorate your battery over time. So that's why my iPhone battery isn't so good anymore, because I've been pushing 2 amps through it when it doesn't really need it. Plus it's wasting power. Why do that?
I think that was an elegantly illustrative analogy. Nice work with the water.
Hey, it's, you know, we got to make it easy for people to understand. Absolutely. Power is kind of a scary thing, and so we really take it upon ourselves to educate people on how it works and the best way to use it.
So a little birdie told me factory store in Bluffdale, yo.
Oh yeah, so that's kind of the cool thing about being a Utah company, being able to hang with you guys in our backyard. We don't have to travel forever, but it means that you can come down to our store in Bluffdale off of 146 South in the freeway and come try this stuff out for yourself before you buy it and kind of see what else we've got going on. So it's also a great place to pick up some refurbished gear. Maybe you're looking at a Yeti solar generator to run your fridge when the power goes out. You can pick one of those up from us at a pretty cool discount, just some scratch and dent type stuff.
Very cool. What's next?
So let's talk a little bit about our Switch 10. Switch 10 is kind of the new USB multi-tool. If you think about it a little bit like your Swiss Army knife, if you would. With it, you get your 3,000 milliamp hour battery. It's going to charge your phone 1 full time. It's going to charge your GoPro camera, boost your tablet. And in that kit, you're also going to get a fan attachment, a flashlight attachment, and another micro USB charging cable. So really, you can pack less, but still take more. Because again, weight's pretty important when you're out having fun outside.
I'm pretty sure you just crushed it.
That's what I do. I crush things. I love talking to you guys. I like talking about my product because it's awesome.
Well, best wishes for an awesome outdoor retailer, and we'll see you at the outlet store soon.
All right, sounds great. See you guys later.
For sure. Last thing, social media, all that stuff. Where do folks go online on the interwebs for more Goal Zero information?
Check us out, goalzero.com. Of course, we love you on Facebook at /Goal Zero. And again, on the Instagram, we got some killer stuff at Goal Zero.